Today I'm going to be talking to you about the all-new Ping G425 irons. Now, Ping is a brand synonymous with top quality game improvement irons, and for this, the latest model, they're promising quite a lot. They're promising additional ball speed, greater forgiveness, as well as an improved overall package with improvements to the sound and feel, the looks, the shaping, as well as some other technologies within the irons. So to try and give you a better idea of what's on offer with these irons, I'm going to talk you through all the technology that is packed into these heads. I'm going to compare them with the previous G410 irons and also the G400s, just to show how far Ping has come over the last few years. I'll compare them using my SkyTrack launch monitor, show some numbers up on the screen, give you the data, show where the improvements are, and also let you know how I got on having tested them here at Whitecraigs Golf Club. First off though, before I delve into all that, if you're new to our YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button below, give us a thumbs up if you enjoy this video, and if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you. So what's new with the G425? Well, first off, we have a new metalwood style VFT face design, VFT standing for variable face thickness, and this technology is replacing the core eye technology that was present in Ping's G irons for a number of years. This technology is leading Ping to claim that it's their longest G iron to date. That's because this new face structure is going to deliver more speed out the middle of the face, but also expand the area where you're getting high ball speeds, basically making that sweet spot a little bit bigger, so you've got really high consistent ball speeds across a wide area of the face. Now, it wouldn't be a Ping iron if I didn't talk about MOI and forgiveness. After all, it's their bread and butter. They know how to make a really forgiving, really easy to hit iron. They've improved the MOI by about 3% with the help of a tungsten toe screw and tungsten hosel weight, so sending weight to the extreme perimeter of this iron design. And now 3% when compared with the G410 might not sound like a big improvement, but you know, the results will start to show out on the golf course. It'll just be that little bit easier to hit, that little bit more forgiving. It won't punish your miss hits quite as much. And yeah, that's what Ping G irons are supposed to do. Now, that increase in MOI is particularly impressive given the fact that we actually have a slightly smaller head. It's a little bit shorter from heel to toe than the G410, so a little bit more compact. And yeah, I think Ping really finds the sweet spot with their game improvement irons when it comes to shaping and looks. You know, it has a relatively compact shape for a big cavity back iron with a lot of technology, but it's not too small. It still retains that bigger look that makes it confidence inspiring. It looks easy to hit, so I think they really straddle that sweet spot perfectly. Also, we have a Hydro Pearl 2.0 chrome finish. As you can see, this is a really smart looking iron. It looks modern, it looks sleek, and that Hydro Pearl finish is just going to help this iron perform in wet conditions, and help retain the spin, help make it more consistent. We also have a new multi-material badge here at the back, and Ping say this has been increased by about 54% in size, so just covering a wider area of the face, and that's going to help dampen unwanted harsh vibrations, try and give this iron, this game improvement, this big iron, you know, a nice pleasing feel down at impact. You know, it's a hard thing to do for something with so much technology, but you know, with that new badge, Ping are certainly saying you're going to get a level of feel that you probably wouldn't have expected. Now, it's also worth mentioning we've got RCOS sensors embedded in the grip as standard with these irons, along with everything else in the G425 lineup. If you're not already on some sort of data tracking or game tracking system, then RCOS is a brilliant one to get started with. You know, it'll automatically track your shots, give you some data so you can make better data-driven decisions and try and improve on your weaknesses. So using my SkyTrack launch monitor and Pro-V1 golf balls, I tested each of the 7 irons from the 3 models, and as I flash up the numbers, you can just see that there's subtle improvements across the board as we work our way up through the generations. Ball speeds, you know, climbing from 126 up to 127 with G410, then 128 with G425. Just those subtle improvements, getting that little bit added speed. You know, not really surprising. Ping saying that their new metalwood style VFT in the G425 is going to deliver greater speed and more consistent speed. Launch angles and spin rates are all fairly similar, all around about the 18-degree mark for launch and 6,000 for spin. That's something I really like about Ping game improvement irons. They don't chase low spin for lots of distance. Instead, they really retain that level of control. So you've got good spin, good launch, and then the resulting peak height and descent angles, as you can see from the numbers. I've just got so much control when trying to attack a green, when trying to stick it close to a pin. And yeah, I think that's one thing I've always really liked about Ping's game improvement irons. We then look at the carry numbers, 179, 182 and 184, just gradually going up, going that little bit further as we work our way up through the generations. No real surprise there. And yeah, just You know, the G425 seems to be delivering on absolutely everything Ping is saying. You're going to get just that little bit extra, subtle improvements across the board, and then that shows in the numbers. Now on to how I fared after taking the G425 irons out on the golf course. And it'll probably come as a little surprise to hear that they were an absolute joy to use. They are so user-friendly, so forgiving, so easy to hit. That's what Ping are absolutely fantastic at doing. You know, their G irons down the ears, they're just, you know, they're designed to be game improvement irons, and they just tick every single box. They give you really good speed, really good control, nice high launch, good levels of spin. The forgiveness levels across the face are just off the charts. They're just, yeah, they're so user friendly. That's what Ping are, just, they're geniuses at it. They're so good that, you know, if you are someone who thinks, I need to be getting more out of my iron game if I'm going to improve, I need to hit better iron shots, I need some more help, then, you know, this is something that you definitely have to consider. I like the fact that we've got those subtle improvements across the board when compared with the previous generations. You know, that's what Ping do. They refine. They don't reinvent the wheel. They refine things little by little, try and incorporate new technologies where they can, and then the results really show, both in the numbers and out on the golf course. You know, really high launching, really easy to hit. Yeah, and I think the work they've done on improving the looks and feel, you know, it's a very smart looking game improvement iron, as I said earlier, hits that sweet spot of being both compact but big enough to be confidence inspiring. The new badge has certainly helped with the feel of this iron. It's a little bit softer than before. The fact we've got Arcos within the grip, just another added benefit with these irons. Yeah, you know, I just think I'm not really surprised with just how good these irons are. That's what Ping are. They're reliable. I know that they're going to deliver the goods, and the G425 does it in spades. Now, if you have any questions about the G425, just leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, and thank you very much for watching.